Hi guys and welcome to DriveSpark. I'm Promeet and today we are driving the all-new BYD Seal. Now this is an electric supercar and this what you see over here is the performance all-wheel drive variant. So let's quickly start this video and I'll tell you everything you need to know about this electric supercar. So now let's start off with the front end of the car, and the very first thing you will notice is that this car is extremely aerodynamic. And what you see over here is the sleek LED headlamp, a completely LED setup. You have the DRLs over here, plus you have the DRLs over here as well. There are some air ducts over here and you do not have any chrome on the car except for the BYD logo. Everything is finished in piano black and it just looks very awesome. Hood lines and creases make the car look much more muscular and extremely aerodynamic. And you also get a front parking camera. So if you move on to the side, you will see that this gets these dual tone 5-spoke 19-inch alloy wheels. Tire profile is 235/45 R19, and you also get a BYD design kind of a thing on the fender, and that looks really nice. Plus you also get body colored ORVM and you have a 360-degree camera, so cameras are present all over, 4 cameras. Moving on, you can see you get the side skirts present in piano black. Again, looks very sophisticated and gives the car a sporty appeal. Also, you can see you get the door handles that are now flush door handles. So when you lock the car, obviously this is the flush door handle, so it will go inside, and when you unlock the car, the handle will pop out, and you have BYD written on the door handles as well. You can see that the very minimalistic body line that carries all the way up from the headlight to the tail light. And if we move to the back, now before moving to the back, let me tell you that this gets a glass roof. It does not get any shark fin antenna or any antenna. It gets an electronic antenna that's inside. So this is a glass roof. It's a panoramic roof. It does not have a shade, but it has a beautiful tint, so harsh sunlight cannot come inside. Well, moving to the back, you have this piano black finish. You have piano black finishing on the lower half of as well, where you have the diffuser since it's a sports car. You have the BYD badging over here since it's an all-wheel drive variant, AWD badging and Seal badging over here, and you have a 3.8S badging, which means that this is the performance variant, and this car goes from 0 to 100 in just 3.8 seconds. Well, you can see that the tail light, you have a connecting tail light, beautiful looking tail light, and you have BYD tech written inside the tail lights, and you have an electronic boot saver button over here. When you press this, so the boot opens up, revealing 450 liters of boot space. Please don't mind these bags. So yeah, this is your 450 liter boot space, and to close the boot, you just have to press this button. There is one more boot if you come at the front of the car. I will just show it to you. What you get over here is a 50 liter frunk, that is a front trunk, so you can keep either 2 bags, 1 cabin bag. There's a lot of space in this. So in total, you have around 500 liters of boot space in the BYD Seal. Now let's quickly move on to the inside, and I'll tell you what do you get on the inside of this all new vehicle. We sit inside. Now this seat is adjusted according to my height. For reference, my height is 6'1". There is enough leg room and you have enough headroom as well. Well, this is the panoramic sunroof that I was mentioning. Obviously it does not open, but you can see that this has a tint, so sunlight will not enter and bother you. Plus, front seats, you can see these are bucket seats, and this is how they look from behind. You have this piano black finishing. Everything is finished in leather, and you have Alcantara finishing over here on the door. Plus, you have an armrest with 2 cup holders, 3 adjustable headrests. 3 people can sit comfortably. You have a flat floor. You have AC vents at the rear. Okay, so you can see over here, there are 2 charging sockets over here. Plus, you have a magazine holder and LED lights. Also guys, you can see that this does not get a shade, but a sunshade would have definitely helped in this extreme heated climate. So this is how the rear section looks like. Now let's go to the front and I'll tell you what do you get at the front section. So if we now sit at the front section, as I mentioned, this seat is adjusted according to my height. So yeah, this is the front cabin, and first things first, you get a massive 15-inch screen over here. Now this screen is now currently in a horizontal position. Now if you want it to be vertical, there's a button over here. You just have to press this and voila, the screen rotates and everything rotates with it. So you have 2 options of how you want to view the screen. Apart from the screen, you have one more thing that is very fascinating. Now you can see over here there are AC vents, but there are no adjusters to adjust the airflow? Well, that is because you have electronic airflow control. So you can see over here that this is right now in auto mode. So you can see the airflow going, and if you notice the fins inside this, you will see that the fins is also moving from left to right, means that is in auto mode. You have ventilated seats, that is for heating and cooling. Front seats are excellent. You also get ISOFIX for the front seats as well. Well, you can see over here again, bucket seats, really nice. You have one more thing that let me show you. So usually a car has single charger, but over here you can see you have one for this side, and if you take this out, one on the left hand side. So you have two wireless charging, and both are fast wireless charging. You can see over here you have your gear selector that's finished in this crystal, plus you have some buttons over here, your modes, traction control, start stop button, your park hazard, two cup holders. You have your NFC tag over here, so you can place your NFC tag over here, plus you have some more storage space. This is a cool glove box, and if you talk about storage space, well, you have one more glove box over here. Plus you can see everything is finished in Alcantara, and you have these dual kind of a stitching, which is blue and white, gives the interior an extremely premium look. Plus with the all black interior, the car looks excellent. And you have a fully little cluster over here. You have a heads-up display, and you have a flat bottom steering wheel with steering mounted controls that are placed very neatly. So let's now quickly drive the car, and I'll tell you how is the all-new Seal to drive. So guys, now with the driving seat of the all-new BYD Seal, and since I already mentioned that this is the performance variant, so we'll be talking about this today. Other than that, there are two other variants, that is the premium and the dynamic. So let us talk some specs. So there are two motors that drive this car. One drives the front axle, one drives the rear axle, and the combined power from this, especially from the performance variant, the top of the line variant, is around 522 bhp and 670 Nm of peak torque. Well, all of that combined together gives you a 0 to 100 timing in 3.8 seconds. Well, that is supercar territory speed, and trust me, this car is fast. Well, if you just right now I'm on normal mode, and if you just floor it or tap the throttle a little bit, oh my god, that is some serious speed, trust me guys. So yeah, now talking about the overall dynamics. So the steering wheel is obviously it adjusts according to the modes. You have three driving modes. You have Eco, Sport and Normal, and the steering wheel adjusts according to that. The electronic dampers on the suspension adjust according to that. And once you're in Sport mode, everything is stiff, everything is completely according to your race mode. And there's one more thing that I would like to test, and that is that this has an onboard lap timer, and that will tell you how fast have you gone from 0 to 100, and how fast have you lapped around a circuit if you are at a circuit. So what you have to do is you have to stop, and on the cluster there's this button, so you have to put sport mode for that, and after you have selected sport mode, you have to go back, and on the cluster you have your car and you have your 0 to 100 clock. And now let's just do a 0 to 100 on this. So we launch in 3, 2, 1 and go. Okay, so over here it shows a 0 to 100 timing in 4 seconds, and that is because I have another person with me in the car and there is some luggage. The performance is too good. And if you talk, since it's an electric car, if you talk about the charging time of this, so the company provides you with a stock charger, that's the standard charger, and with that you can charge your car from 0 to 80% in I think in 8.5 to 9 hours. Well, you also have a fast charging option with this, and the fast charging option allows you to charge the car from 0 to 80% in just 45 minutes. So I mean, under an hour you will be able to just charge the car completely. And once you have fully charged the car, this will go for around 580 kilometers on a single charge. Well, that is really commendable. We'll have to check the range on a real-time basis. So today we got the car for a very less period of time. Later on when we'll get the car, we'll do a full mileage test of the range, and then we'll tell you on a full charge approximately how much this can go in the real world. Okay, so interior's top notch, performance is extraordinary, and I mean, this car is just the deal for the price that it is being offered. I mean, at 53 lakh ex showroom, you're getting 522 bhp and around 670 Nm. I mean, you just floor it anytime and you have power at all the times. So yeah, I mean, this thing is extraordinarily quick. So yeah guys, this was the BYD Seal, and it is just outstanding, and the performance is just outstanding. And we'll be getting the car later on for a full-fledged review. So at that time, we will be telling you about the range and about how it drives within the city on the highway. So guys, this was the all-new BYD Seal, and this car comes in 3 variants and 4 color options. The pricing of this car ranges between 41 lakh to 53 lakh rupees ex-showroom, but this is the top-of-the-line performance variant, so this is 53 lakh rupees ex-showroom. Well, if you need to know anything else about this car, please mention it down in the comment section and we will get back to you on that. Until then, I'm Promeet signing out. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, be safe and drive safe.